today has just not been my day. But I'm going to try to accomplish at least one of the things that I said I was going to do. However, I do have to brush my teeth before we get started because I'm pretty sure I'm going to go out after I finish this. We'll see. Okay, so this is the marshmallow primer. Today I'm going to be attempting to do my makeup. I don't do my makeup often. However, there is just something beautiful about turning your face into a canvas. And I have been dreaming about this look for a long time. I'm gonna be honest with you, I was kind of nervous about even, putting something like this out there because A, it's something different from my usual content. And B, I really don't indulge in this side of myself usually. I kind of just ignore it. I know that's like horrible to say out loud, but it's the truth. I just kind of, ignore it. I also have a mirror up here, so if you see that I'm looking up, not at the camera, that's why. Anyways, so let me just tell you how today was not my day, child. So I get off from what am I looking for? Oh, color correcting. So this is the Curve Case by Mitchell, by the way. We're going to use, based off of like my skin tone now, like my summer tone, I think I'm going to go for this like almost like orangish, like red color right here. As you can see, I've used this many times. Many times. Look at this palette. I've definitely used it. We're going to use this color right here too. This color is, where's the SPF, to color correct today. So I get home from a 12-hour shift, right? I decided I want to jumpstart, because today was supposed to be Larissa Day. I decided I wanted to jumpstart my day. And where's my stuff? I decided I wanted to jumpstart my day and try to do like some of my little quote unquote lady maintenance, right? So that didn't happen. Well, it did happen. Let me tell you. So I'm going to use my whatchamacallit. I'm going to use my this little hair removal thing that I use. It's the Magic Shaving Powder. Now I've never ever had any problems with this stuff, like ever. It doesn't, my skin has never reacted negatively to it. So I'm going to do my business and do what I want to do, which was, remove the hair and stuff. I gotta remove the hair. I'm on the phone with my boo. All of a sudden, I feel a burning sensation. I'm like, what the freak? What's going on? What's going on over here? Why in the world did I get chemical burns from that freaking, from that freaking Magic Shaving Powder? I was more shocked than I was hurt, honestly. Now, don't get me wrong. That crap burned like, oh, when I tell you, I burned, and it took a little bit of skin off with it. I can't tell a lie. It took a little bit of skin off. I need something to hydrate my face real quick. We're going to be hydrating real quickly with this is a setting spray. So I'm just going to use that to hydrate real quick because I'm starting to dry up a little bit too quickly for my liking. So, and we really want like an even base. So that's why I'm color correcting. Usually I don't really like super like full coverage things, but this is where we're at. Okay, so now that we're all color corrected, we're going to go in with this is the MAC Studio Fix in the shade NC55. So I'm going to put this on and then I'm going to come back. Okay, so we're looking a little like clownish, but again, you just got to trust the process, okay? Just trust the process. We're now going to go in with the MAC Studio Fix 24-Hour Smooth Wear Concealer in the shade A93. So we're going to put the concealer probably like right here.
Brain fart loading in 3.
I think that should be good.
2.
That should be good. And
1.
maybe like on the nose. What? Wait a minute. I was telling a story. Oh, yes. Like I was saying, I got chemically burned, y'all. And I've just been acting like onerous ever since. So me doing my makeup today is basically just me honoring my word and pulling myself out of this funk, because like I have a standard for people, and I just feel like it'd be unfair if I didn't have that same standard, you know, for myself. You kind of get what I mean? I call myself trying to pin my hair up, you know, so that way it's out of my face and not disturbing the art. But apparently, we're going to have to do this a different way. So hopefully now it stays out my face. But anyways, so far, the concealer, I do love a bright under eye. I do love a bright under eye. So today I'm actually going to contour. I usually don't, but since I'm going for such full coverage, I don't have a choice. So we're going to have to contour this face because it's looking a little one-dimensional. This is how I do my contour. I like to really like get that nice, what's that part of your face? Is this like the bridge? I really like to really pronounce the bridge of my nose. A lot of people, like, they don't know how to like contour for a fatter nose or for a fatter face. So this is really a learning curve for me because sometimes I'm people. Sometimes I also don't know how to contour for a fatter face or a fatter nose. Look at that. Look at that already. Come on now. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all what color I was using for my contour, which as you can see, face snatched. Okay, so I'm using this shade right here, Blend and Snatch, which is ironic because yes boo, you do in fact have me blended and snatched. I also did a little contour along my jawline, you know, just to really suck it in. But like I was saying, right, I have a certain standard for myself, and I cannot tell people, oh my God, you know, you have to act your way into feeling and feel your way into acting, when I myself today did not feel like doing this makeup look. Like, it just felt like just because that one thing went wrong, that I am not going to be able to do anything else. I love a bright under eye, so I'm going in with the Pressed Powder Color Stay in the shade Medium. This is pretty light. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is pretty light. Again, I love a bright under eye, so I don't mind it. Notice how we haven't really added any blush. You kind of don't need it because you color corrected. So, you know, you have that dimension there to kind of save you, you know. We're going to let this bake a little bit. Probably until like it almost disappears, like how it is doing now. Yeah, that's how long we want it to pretty much bake. And while that is baking, I might go in and touch in my eyebrows. I kind of like how they look right now. So we'll see. Okay, so we finished baking. So we're just going to respectfully brush this off my face. Okay, so next we're going to go in with the shade Cherry Cola and Cowlick. And we're going to apply our blush. I like a mixture of these two because when you mix them, it's not like too bright, but it's just enough pink. Just enough pink. And I just apply it to the apples of my cheeks and I push it upwards. Like how my contour is going down, I want to actually push it upwards so that way my face is a little bit like more snatched. If that makes sense, just a little bit more snatched. And then we just kind of push it upwards. There's no such thing as too much blush in my opinion, so, you know. I might look a little pink after this, but it's okay. If I look a little pink, we'll fix it with concealer. Okay, so next we're going in with the Plain and Makeup by Yolanda, the Evanescence Concealer Palette in the shade MVP. And I'm just putting this because we're doing a bright blue eye today, and I really want that color to pop. Now we're going to go in with a Fix and Last spray. I got this for like $5 at Ulta. Let this dry, and then stay tuned for the next video where I show you guys how to do my eyes. Again, looks crazy, but this is how the base is looking so far.